Today is Friday, October 27th, 2023. It's beginning to get cool out here, so the plants are changing. You can see here that the sedum here has come into full bloom. It's a fall bloomer, and it's doing well. You can see here this teeny little sedum here. That's the remnants of the plant that someone dug up last year and stole. They didn't get all of it, so a little bit of the root stayed. And that plant has thrived, which is great to see. The iris in the back here are all dying out. It's that time of year. So out here in the garden, today's going to be a unusually warm day. We're looking at upper 70s, which is very unusual for this time of year. But everything else is kind of changing color. It's time for winter to come. I will point out one thing. Let's see over here. You can see this is the rock wall that I built with spare rocks that I dig up out of the garden. Here you can see someone's kicked it, or a dog has kicked it and just left the rocks here. So there's constant repair to be done out here as well for these things. But overall, it's coming in nicely. This has been a pretty good year, pretty good season, and things are looking good. We'll have to redo some of the signage here. It's faded out, as you can see here in the sun, but that happens. And here's our maple. For those of you who've been following me for years, you can tell this thing's really grown up well now. It's probably about, I'm going to guess it's almost about 14 feet, 15 feet tall now. This thing started here probably about 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe 5 or 6 years ago now. This is a native silver maple, sometimes called a sugar maple as well. So, that's the state of the garden. Mainly, I've been getting some donated irises in the ground far down there on the south side by the staircase today. Some Siberian irises. They're not native, but they seem to thrive well here. They seem to do well here, so I'm putting more of them in. And you can see how it's all looking. You'll also notice here that the Solomon seal, the variegated Solomon seal that's out here on the hillside more, that hasn't changed yet, even though it's getting cooler, whereas the Solomon seal right here on the sidewalk, or near the sidewalk, that's already beginning to change color, as you can see. So a real notable difference here, all of, maybe 15 yards apart. But there are different little climates in here, and that's just part of nature. In the trees, it's a little bit warmer, a little bit more protected, but it's also shadier. Out here in this area, it's much sunnier, so they get a lot more sun, but it is drier, and it's a lot more exposed to the temperature. Well, I hope you're having a great day. Take care.